Hey everyone, it's Neil here, and I'm so happy I get to show you a pen again. This is one that I debated on for quite a while. I was unsure if I wanted to do it, but I decided I really should. So in my Adventures in Fiction line, the whole point of this line was to do one pen per book that it was based on. I didn't want to step back into Alice in Wonderland, but I had been sitting on this idea for quite a while, and I couldn't help it. I said, you know, I'm gonna go back to it, and I'm gonna do it my way. For those of you that haven't seen the first Cheshire Cat, you have this red and gold box here. I worked very hard on that and did a lot of things to get that to happen. On this new one, we have black and silver. And on the back, there's some additional spine text. It says, The Lost Chapter. The first element that I changed besides the color was the logo. The logo on the new one is a lot more edgier, a little bit more gritty. You have spiky ears on it now, and you also have longer whiskers. I wanted to fit that darker theme. On the inside of the box, we have a brand new ink. For this ink, I collabed with Tono and Limbs to make something completely unique. The ink is called Puuurfectly Insane. It's spelled with a few little accents, little extra U's, so you can say it like a cat. I'm not going to here. This is a gray shading ink that does this thing they call separating, where it kind of shades out into a few different colors, and you can get some purple undertones. You can get a little bit of variation in general. I have a little clip here you can view. It's really cool. I thought this ink was just, they blew it out of the park. They actually have extra bottles of these ink, so if you want to buy this separately, you can, and if the demand is there, I'm sure they will restock this and keep at least the ink in stock. The outer sleeve on the pen box also matches my book. You have black with silver text. I signed every card again. That takes forever. And we have the pen. The pen this time is quite different. This pen is called the Dark Cheshire. The reason it's called that is because I wanted to make this all mine. The last one, I was inspired by obviously some other works of Alice in Wonderland, but this time I wanted to go with what I know down in my soul, and that is the emo, the goth kid that I once was. The top finial this time is the new updated logo, which has that sharper, again, edgy kind of tone. And then the resin of this pen is black and gray. The gray on here has such nice chatoyant effect. It really stands out. For those people that have the original one, the gray on here would match the bluish purple color of the original. Then my black layer has a little bit of shimmer, a little bit of glitter in there to really offset it from the chatoyant side. The trim on here is silver, which is not a normal option. The MST naturally comes with the gold fine flex nib, and because it comes with that, the trim always matches it, so it's always gold. This time there's something different in here. This nib that I'm gonna show you in a second is made out of grade 5 titanium. I'm a big fan of titanium nibs, and I thought, let's get our little hand in that. And it's paired with an ebonite feed, and it's got a special engraving and color to it. Look at that. That is awesome. I knew I couldn't just do the black and white to go Dark Cheshire. I had to do something that still falls back and calls to the original. So I worked with them and we got to do this anodized titanium nib. How freaking cool is this? Some of them have a little bit of variation on it as far as the purple tone because you don't have perfect control over it. But for the most part, they all look like this. It is so cool. For the engraving on here, I wanted to match my ink bottle design. I took a smile from the Cheshire and I kind of just added fangs on there to make it, again, fit the whole theme. So we got it on the nib, we got it on the label of the ink, and it's so unique. This makes this pen unmistakably different from anything Magna Carta has done. All of the nibs on here come in medium size. I didn't want variation because the nib was so new. I figured let's just do one and make the options simple for everybody. For those of you not familiar with the MST, it does still post fantastically. That was a big thing for me when I made this model. And I've been told that Huron did some upgrading to the threads on here to make it just have a little bit better of a fit. I know that there was some sort of small capping issues he had to kind of rework, but now he's fixed that thread profile, so you shouldn't have any issues like that. And I don't have the footage this time, but I did dip test every single one of these pens again. That took forever, but I was happy to do it. And for my final detail on this pen that I want to share with you right now is I had this pen numbered. For those of you wondering why I did that, I, again, didn't want to go back to the same book in my series, but I couldn't help it. I had to do this one. So since I did that, I had to number it because I don't want to restock it. I don't want to do it again. I just want to do it the one single time. So they're numbered. And the question is how many? There's only 18 of these. The reason that number is so low is the original Cheshire we launched with 65 pens. This time around, I'm doing 18. If you set those 2 years together, it's 1865, which is the year the original Alice's Adventures in Wonderland was published. So since I came back to this, I wanted to go full circle with that publication year, and that's why we did this. So if you want to get this pen, it's probably going to go very fast and be very limited, and people might get a little upset with me, but I had to do something. I had to do this pen, and I wanted to do it in a way that doesn't like encourage me to keep going back and keep changing and keep doing this. But this one needed to be done. My inner emo kid wouldn't let it go. For those of you interested in purchasing this pen, EndlessPens is launching this for their Black Friday. We figured Dark Cheshire, midnight release, Black Friday, there's all these different things aligning. It just, yeah. So for those of you who want to get it, I would hurry and get it now. And as always, thank you all for supporting me, and thank you EndlessPens for continuing to give me opportunities to be creative like this. Thank you all.